share his thoughts with us.
Thank you very much. 谢谢大家. I want to start off by thanking CTCCO for hosting this press conference and for engaging the community on what is clearly an evolving global challenge, a global pandemic that is affecting not just communities here in Scarborough, but across the country and all around the world. I want to start off by thanking Chairman and also the many members of CTCCO for their continued leadership to educate the public as well as bring further awareness on how we can stand together as one Canadian family that is multicultural and diverse, but is united against the COVID-19 outbreak. I want everyone to know that our government continues to monitor this situation very closely. We continue to work together through the Public Health Agency of Canada with local health units and provincial ministries of health across the country. We are working in close collaboration to ensure that Canadians and Canada are well prepared for the challenges that may come ahead. In this regard, our government has recently announced a response fund of $1 billion to tackle the coronavirus COVID-19 disease. $500 million is being provided to provinces and territories to assist them in their fight against COVID-19. $275 million is going towards research and development, and that includes the search for a vaccine to prevent against COVID-19. $50 million is going to ensure that frontline healthcare workers have the personal protective equipment that they need to remain safe, because we know from research and experience that in times like this, it is the frontline medical personnel that are most often at the highest risk. Our government has also eliminated the 1-week waiting period to access sickness benefits under EI for those people who are in quarantine. And we have also enhanced the work sharing program that will enable those to avoid layoffs in businesses that are experiencing a slowdown due to COVID-19. I want to stress that we are in this together. And our federal government has the backs of Canadians, of individuals and businesses and communities across this country. We are united as one to fight against COVID-19. We want to emphasize the importance of best practices, to encourage Canadians to wash their hands frequently, 20 seconds at least, to use hand sanitizer if washing their hands is not possible at that moment. For Canadians to be cognizant, to monitor themselves for symptoms. Cough, fever, and difficulty breathing are key symptoms that Canadians should be aware of. And should they experience those symptoms, to take the appropriate steps to seek medical attention. As well, if Canadians find themselves coughing or sneezing, they should do so into the bend of their arm. Avoid touching your eyes, your nose, your face, because that could put you at risk. And as well, stay up to date on the facts. The Public Health Agency of Canada is releasing information on a daily basis, as well as health units and provincial territorial ministries of health. There is a website set up by the federal government. It's www.canada.ca/coronavirus. There you will find the latest information, advice to Canadians, as well as statistics. As of 9 o'clock this morning, there are 193 confirmed cases of coronavirus in this country. And our government will continue to monitor this situation, to work closely together so that we can prevent the further spread of coronavirus. This situation has caused panic, anxiety, and fear. It has affected the health of Canadians. It has affected the economy. It has affected social relations. And in that regard, our government will be taking further steps. Our Minister of Finance, Bill Morneau, will be announcing in the coming days, this following week, an economic stimulus plan that will go to support Canada's economy. We know how difficult and challenging this has been on families who are worried about paying their rent, children who need to go to school but are now at home due to the coronavirus. We know that seniors who are more at risk, including vulnerable populations, those with underlying health conditions and weaker immune systems, are at a higher risk, and this is affecting them. We know that retirees and those who rely on pensions and their retirement incomes are affected because of the economic impact. And that is why our government is there, is standing together with Canadians. The announcement that will be coming this week and the coming days will focus on our government's response to supporting Canada's economy, to supporting our small businesses, and to supporting jobs in this country. We have your back, Canada, and we will continue to work together. And I thank CTCCO, and I thank everybody here for their work, because it is an issue that goes beyond the Chinese community, as was stated earlier. This is an issue that is affecting each and every Canadian, and we will be there to support one another, to work together so that we can get through this very challenging time ahead and come out even stronger in the end. Thank you for having me here. 谢谢大家, and I look forward to the continued remarks from today's panel. Thank you.